The following show features stupid opinions and ideas from two idiot brothers who probably did little research and practiced zero due diligence on the topic at hand. The MLO Bros' opinions do not reflect the views of their employer, guests, sponsors, families, neighbors, or pets. If you do not like what they are saying and don't agree with their views or opinions, don't watch the show. We can promise we do not care. Welcome to the worst show on the internet.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the MLO Bros. Basically, there you are, Luke. Basically, tonight we're just streaming to Poland exclusively. Luke can't hear me still, but that's okay. Luke, figure your camera out and come right back. Tonight we are talking with some kids from Poland. It's actually an econ class doing their normal thing. They sell merch each year, so we're going to talk with them, and let's bring them on right now.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
How are you?
We're good. We're good. We're waiting on Luke to get his stuff figured out. But in the meantime, you guys are Bulldog Essentials. You're a part of the econ class. Is it two teams or how's it work?
Yeah. So this semester, unlike last semester, we do have two different classes. So this is just a couple of us. Most of our officers.
Okay.
Me, I'm co-CEO and head of marketing.
Okay.
Pope here is head of production, and then Maya over there is head of human resources.
Yeah.
JD and Andrew are both some of our sales representatives and part of our divisions.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's go around and introduce each one of you, and I want to hear each of your pitch for each one of you. So say it again.
I'm George Malis. I'm the co-CEO and head of marketing of Bulldog Essentials.
Okay. Next up.
I'm Pope Candinas, and I'm head of production for Bulldog Essentials.
Okay.
I'm Scott, and I'm human resources for Bulldog Essentials.
I'm Andrew Todd, and I'm part of the marketing side.
JD Mimo, and I'm also part of the marketing side too.
Okay. And for those that don't know at home, it's what grade is this?
We're seniors.
You're all seniors, and it's an econ class. Is this econ class just exclusively offered to seniors, or no? Is it?
Yeah, it's a strictly senior class.
Okay, cool. And then each year, break it down for those that don't know. Each year, you guys are basically asked to do what exactly?
So in each semester, typically there'll be two classes. This year, this semester there's third and fifth.
Okay.
We each have our own brand essentially. So ours is called Bulldog Essentials,
Okay.
and our job is kind of to split up into different departments, and we just come together as a class to make our own brand. We work together with the other class for one shirt that we actually just launched last week.
Okay.
And eventually we're going to launch our own brand and do our own catalog and sell our own clothing.
So does it have to be clothing, or could it be a brand of anything?
So most of the time it is clothing, because that's just going to kind of be the easiest to distribute and everything.
Okay.
But a lot of classes will branch off into different things. I know in the past they've done stickers and magnets and stuff like that, water bottles. But most of the time it is going to be shirts, sweatpants, shorts, things like that.
What, I guess it would be like, what type of shirt? Are you going for more of a classier look or more of like Dollar General brand? Like, where are you at along the scope of how fancy your clothes are?
So this is actually the shirt right here that we designed for the Pep Rally Week, Spirit Week.
This is the one we did with both classes.
So this was the conjoined shirt we just did with both classes.
Okay.
And, we worked together like kind of with the other class, but like essentially this was kind of our idea. And, we came up with this idea, and like when we drew it out, like we had this idea and we just wanted to roll with it.
Yeah.
And like for production wise, my kind of responsibility is to like take initiative, and we had this design, and I know Andrew and Maya were working really hard on like designing it on paper, and we don't have the best equipment wise because we are using our school computers to design these clothing items most of the time. So, they were working really hard on designing it on paper. So I kind of took it upon myself to get a design made.
Okay.
And I messaged somebody, we got a design made, and we got this shirt made honestly within a few days, I would say.
I think it was like the next morning.
We had the idea for like a week, but like overnight is when like the idea, I feel like, finish.
So you outsourced it. Did you use like an outside company or who?
So I actually messaged Ethan Palowitz. I don't know if you're familiar with who that is, but he has like he's like Palo Edits or whatever. He makes edits. But we took this idea and kind of did it in overnight. And I went to Eagleware that day.
Okay.
And we had our class's shirts made within the weekend, honestly.
Because we had them for the pep rally on Friday.
Okay, cool. Are you guys representing like a bigger class of students? Like how many kids are in your class?
I would say we have about 10 to 13 in
Yeah.
our class alone, and then the other period has like 24.
Yeah, so out of the two classes, we're definitely the smaller.
Yeah, we got the smaller, but it's definitely convenient.
What's your competition like? What are they selling?
So that's kind of the fun part about it is since this is kind of crunch time for us, like this long weekend we have being off of school Thursday, Friday to Monday, this is kind of the time where we're talking to our vendors and stuff, trying to get some proofs and designs of what we have kind of put down on paper and through like different websites of what we kind of want to do. And once next week comes, I think that's kind of going to be our launch of when we release our catalog and everything like that. And we're really excited. I had emailed you guys over some of the designs. I don't know if you got the chance to check them out, but it's still very rough right now, but we're really excited with what we got. I think we have a lot of good ideas, and I think we're all in pretty much agreement of what we're getting done. And I think we're all very happy with what we're making.
So, sorry I was late, guys. I was having computer problems. And
my
children are home, and it's super annoying because my wife's a teacher and they're just kids everywhere in my house right now. What's your price point? Like what are we going? So did you guys sit down and talk about cost? Because we've had these groups in the past, right, Isaac?
Yeah.
And every time it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, that's usually the main discussion within like the student body.
Yeah.
And we kind of want to be different from the rest because there's a difference between paying for the value of the clothing, which is understandable. But in the past, I feel like classes have charged kind of an absurd amount of money for the product that's selling. And we just kind of want to.
You know why they did that, right?
And we kind of want to break that and charge the least amount that we can for the quality of clothing that we want to provide, but still be able to make profit for ourselves. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but we do make the profit of what we sell, which is kind of cool.
That's why I think those prices were so jacked up last time. And I love it, but it was like I was like my bag. I think I bought the 1 year Isaac, which I love. It's a great high grade bag, but it was like $90 or something like that.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where we're at, where we're like, we definitely want to make some profit, but we also don't want to gouge people because you lose a lot of business by making absurd prices for your products. Because I mean, people aren't going to buy something they can't afford.
Correct. Very good. And then have you guys thought about anything outside the box to get people to buy?
We definitely have some good ideas, so you got to stay tuned.
We do have a lot, some stuff that hasn't been done before and really hasn't been done in a while that people have kind of put on the back burner of their minds. But I think once they see them, they're going to be like, wow, that's a great idea. Like, I want to get that.
Isaac, do you want to tell them our idea still?
Yeah, we talk about this every single time. I think in each year, the students totally reject our idea. But I think you should, instead of going for like the fancier brand that everyone always tries to make, why don't you go to the store, like go to Walmart and get white t-shirts, like Hanes t-shirts, like $7 for 7 t-shirts, and then just have Superintendent Hockenberry or the principal or somebody just sign in real big letters each shirt and sell them for like $5. Then
like a low cost option.
Yeah.
Just
so have Hockenberry sign 100 shirts, have your principal sign 100 shirts, and then you have like the Hockenberry collection. What's your principal's name?
Mr. Snyder.
So like the Snyder collection, the Hockenberry collection, and then you can literally get 5 times markup because the shirts only cost you $1, and then you get each person to sign them, and then you just have like these Dollar General shirts that are super cheap.
And you'd be
that
able
you
to
can make solid profit off each one.
And you'd be able to sell it to students then, because students would be able to spend $10, $20, $15, whatever.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's just our idea. Nobody's taking us up on it yet. Nobody's
Maybe you
listening.
have to bring that one back to the classroom.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Did
It's
you
not
understand
hard.
what
You
I'm
can
saying?
sell them.
Like a
You can
lower
sell them for
grade-
$2, and you make $1. You make 100% markup on it. Everybody's got $2.
See,
Very true.
Nobody. They're already the two dudes in the back are shaking their heads. They totally
Going for the
yeah, great idea.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Hey, the thing with us, we're for the people, so
We are.
we're gonna get the word
Yeah.
to the people and do what they want.
I'm just saying, if you sell them for if you had cheap shirts signed by everybody, and then you sell you could sell the students, because I'm betting a lot of students don't buy all that stuff.
And plus, it's like it's a plain white tee, so you can't go wrong with plain white tee. You know?
Yeah.
We have some good ideas coming in, so
Jerry Dixie saying, try and buy US made t-shirts.
It's impossible. Do you know how much that costs, Jerry?
Yeah, I know like a lot of classes have like Carhartt and stuff that's all made in the US, but
Yeah.
that stuff getting into the name brands, you're looking at really
Right.
expensive.
that's
'cause-
when the prices just kind of skyrocket a little. Is when you
Yeah,
get-
because you're customizing name brand stuff. It's going to cost a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, because I remember a
Jerry
class,
said try.
we
um,
are looking into it a little.
Yeah, we've definitely talked about like Nike and like Carhartt branded stuff, and it's just like it's hard because you want to make just like a simple Nike windbreaker, but you're looking at $75 to $90 for a simple Nike windbreaker with a P on it.
Yeah, and it's like, do people want to pay that when they just could get a regular black one for Nike when they have to have a P on it if they buy it from us?
When you guys get your stuff, will you please hit us up, because I'll
Oh,
buy some stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Literally the last 3 has it been 3 years? Is this our 4th time doing this, Isaac?
I think so. We've done it a bunch, man. We've done it a bunch.
I have this hat I actually got at Walgreens the other day, but I'm literally like sponsored by Poland Seminary now, because I like the clothes I keep buying from the different students.
Yeah, I think I have some Poland. Come on.
Maybe we
All
can
right,
get
so
you
tell us about you guys a little bit. I don't know if Isaac covered this. So did he go over your names and stuff already?
Yeah.
And you guys are all seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and we'll get back into stuff. I want to get to know the kids a little bit. The parents, we got 40 people watching right now. This is
Do you want to each like, talk about what we do for the company?
Anybody going to college?
Yeah.
I think all of us are.
Do you have anybody picked out yet, or is it still? You should be picked, right by now.
Yeah, I'm going to a conservatory up in New York called the Institute for American Musical Theater. That's where I'm going to be for the next 2 years.
That's cool. Doing what?
Dude, I don't even know what a conservatory is. What even is that?
When you say conservatory, I was like, oh, he's going to be a priest.
No, so I'm going to be one of 50 students accepted into this class for this 2-year program up in New York for musical theater. You're kind of in the heart of everything where, theater was invented.
Wow.
Sick.
Have you been in theater here?
Yeah, so I've done plays at the high school and done the musicals, and I do a lot of stuff in the community too.
Like what kind of stuff? Now I'm interested in your story.
So I just finished up. This is actually going to be my first like break for the past 2 years. I've done Sweeney Todd down in Youngstown. We finished up Grease a couple years ago, and I've been in a lot. I've done SpongeBob the musical over the summer.
Yeah, was that last year? No, that was in the fall.
That was just the past summer.
Okay, right. And okay, next to the left.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
My right.
Um,
Yeah,
I-
my left. Your right. Yeah.
Planning on going to the University of Kentucky, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Oh, there you go. That's a good dude. That is a good degree to get right now. There is such a need for that, and pays good and everything. So.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
What about you,
Okay.
HR?
I'm planning on going to Kent, but I don't know my major yet. So
Well, Isaac, Kent, and don't earn it major. That's party. That's a party school.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's got a party in Kent. That's what that means.
Doesn't know her major. She's going to Kent. That is a recipe for disaster.
Oh boy, we'll see. We'll see.
Air Jordan, where are you going? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm deciding between two schools. I'm not for sure yet, but my two schools are Ohio State and Notre Dame. So I'm trying to figure that out. And then I'm thinking about my major of being aerospace engineering. So that's what I'm thinking right now.
Hell yeah.
Notre Dame or Ohio State. Are you all A's right now?
Yeah. Well, this year,
You have to be, right? I mean, aerospace. Is he smart? Okay, not him, but everybody else. Is he smart?
Yeah, Andrew's smart.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, Andrew. Good. See, I was just checking. I was checking your references.
I'm undecided, but I'll probably be majoring in business.
You look familiar. How do I know you?
Mimo.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, it's kind of funny. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you ref flag football too. I think
Yeah.
Mimo.
Have you yelled at him?
I've had to yell at him, probably. And if I didn't yell at him, I was definitely being a smart ass of some kind, way, shape, or form. While he was
Has he ever yelled at you in flag football?
Maybe a couple times.
The kids.
Everyone yells at me, so it's fine.
Dude, being a referee in flag football is terrible. I would never do it. I mean, you get us freaking idiots like coaching. It's so bad.
No, then like parents will yell at you too.
Yeah, that's good. So where are you going? Vivo, where are you going?
So I'm undecided, but either YSU, John Carroll, Kent, or Kentucky.
Don't be afraid to go to YSU, dude. I went to YSU, majored in business. I loved it. It was awesome.
So might do that.
There you go.
Good.
Well, that's good stuff. You guys are on your way here. So and again, I don't know if Isaac, did you ask him how many people are in your group this year? 10?
Yeah. How many people are in your class?
11. About
11. Who's the president?
I'm co-CEO.
George and Sydney couldn't be here, but they're co-CEOs with each other. And then we missed our little intros. So George is head of marketing,
co-CEO and head of marketing.
And then I'm head of production and
I'm head of human resources.
Oh, human resources.
We'll ask the same question HR that we asked the last HR person from last year. What do you do as an HR director?
Yeah, it's like I don't even know. I haven't done much yet, but like the spreadsheets, like writing down how many shirts we've gotten, like the names of each person that bought it. That's how far I've got. What?
It's not really HR.
Receipts and
that's better. I mean, that's better than last year. The guy said, "Oh, I just resource humans."
No, I haven't.
Is that Danny Daly?
That's a good answer.
I forget.
I think that was Danny. Yeah, that was Danny.
That sounds like something Danny Daly would say.
Yeah, that was Danny. Yeah,
human resources handles like hiring and firing and like workforce drama, and if somebody says something they're not supposed to.
Yeah, like if freaking Mimo back there punches Air Jordan, right? Then you have to handle that as an HR person. So like you got to
sit them down, solve the issue. Like or if the two co-CEOs are fighting about something, you have to like handle that. That's what human resources has to do.
Luckily, there hasn't been much fighting, if any. I mean, I think.
Have you guys run into it where you're like, I want to do one thing, and somebody else is like, I want to do another, and then you got to.
You know what? We do that every day, and I'm gonna like throw myself under the bus. I kind of am a little bit of like, I pout a little when things don't go my way, and I sometimes I come up with really good designs, and my class kind of vetoes them, and we kind of run into those arguments like about one specific product because we came up with like 29 great ideas, and we can't have that big of a catalog. So we've come to the point this last week where we have to cut. We don't want to cut, but I mean, we have to. And we've been fighting a little as a class on deciding what's going to be removed from our catalog. And we're finally getting there. So it's almost
it's tough to work with other people, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that was definitely the lesson we learned with going from the 13 of us to over 40 of us with working with the other class. I mean, it was a big jump. I mean, it's easy to communicate between our small class because we just have a simple chat on Snapchat and everybody can kind of voice their opinions and like say what they want to say and still be heard. But when you're talking with 40 people in a group chat or something like that, it's hard to get a word in.
Yeah.
The bigger, and let me tell you what, not to sound like I'm old, but I figured that out after working in the industry, in like the real world for the last 20 some years. The bigger the company, the harder it is to get your voice in, and the louder people are. If that makes sense, right? And that's 100% true most of the time. There are exceptions though, but I would.
If I was in a group chat with 40 people, I would do nothing but like cause trouble. Like you're not getting any work done in a group chat with 40 people. I would do nothing. But
you have to have people goofing around, right? Like Isaac said.
Wait, JD goofs around in our 13-man group chat.
Exactly. I was always that guy too. It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna go far. You're gonna go far.
Yeah, me too.
No, Andrew added him back. Oh, okay. He got removed.
Yeah, JD's been removed probably 5 times
I
from
did
the group
too.
chat.
So human resources is doing their job. I removed him.
You did remove him from there.
There you go.
did.
Put him in timeout. There you go. That's HR.
There you go.
He had a timeout for like a week.
He got to put in timeout.
Andrew added him back.
And I'll tell you what. Guys like us never get along with HR ever, because HR is always saying, Isaac, you can't say that terrible thing to that random employee you've never met before. And I'm like, why not? Why can't I say that terrible thing I just said to him? Like, it's not that bad.
If I shared some of the emails that Isaac has said at our work to our bosses and everything, it's just like, oh my God.
Luke sent on our work email. He said, because he's technically my boss, he said, I expect you to be in this class next week. We need to learn about this because we're loan officers. You need to learn about this new loan product. And I responded in the email to like a bunch of our bosses and a bunch of people in the company, WTF, exclamation point, not knowing that there were other important people in the meeting. And somebody said, Isaac, what does that acronym stand for? And I was like, it stands for, well, that's fun. Like there's ways to maneuver and dodge HR. Like you can't get the HR, So
yeah. Oh, here we go. Self-employment is a beautiful thing. You can say anything you want about your boss, and as a boss, you can say anything you want about your employee. That's true. We are as close to you can be as self-employed. Keep that in mind too, guys. Self-employed's good. All right, let's see here. So what else we want to talk about? So what kind of clothing are we gonna have? So I know you guys sent me that stuff. I saw like a hoodie.
Yeah, we're gonna try to honestly have like a very wide variety to target everything. T-shirts, long sleeves, hoodies, crew necks, kind of like the whole.
Yeah, we got some good ideas, and we got some stuff targeted at different demographics. We're looking at making a matching set, since those are pretty popular with teenage girls right now. And then we also have some stuff like dry fit long sleeves that are always good year round. We have some like vintage graphic shirts that we're making because those are very in. Some older vintage looking crew necks, and then we also have some like stuff for the parents. Like we're looking at making an umbrella or a blanket for Friday night football
games, basketball games, football games, right?
And we're looking at stuff for younger grades and juniors through 7th grade. Baseball jersey for different themes for the student sections. Just something to wear. I think we have a wide variety of things that people are going to enjoy.
Yeah.
Are these products for you as a company? Are they ordered online only for those who want them, or are you like collecting inventory and you have to keep inventory for all of these items?
So all of the items are going to be made to order.
Okay.
Basically, we're not wasting any product. So that's kind of like the 4 heads, like VPs will all kind of take charge when the orders come, and like we'll split tasks by department and take on all of the order forms. And that's kind of something we handle alone too, because like we'll all sell our own stuff. And like this is when we'll work kind of as a class, split up into our departments and just really work on like organizing them in spreadsheets. And that way I think it's kind of smarter, which I know they used to do it in the past where they would just have a ton of product. But the way we're kind of doing it now is just not to like waste anything. So everything's made to order.
Is there a discount? Is there a discount for ordering more of a certain product?
Oh yeah. So we have a few, well, probably two things right now at the top of our heads. The matching set that we came up with, we're gonna do like a sweatshirt and sweatpants that are really in right now. And we're gonna like think about, what we're not gonna spoil what we're gonna have here, but they will be sold individually, but like we're gonna maybe do like a few dollars off if you buy the set. Like with our umbrella and our blanket that we're working on, like we're gonna do like a Friday Night Lights bundle where you'll get a few dollars taken off if you get them together. So we're just trying to think of things like that with all of our products that will like target our whole audience and our whole community and kind of give everyone the best deal that possible.
Well, I have to pay in advance. So I put my order in. Do I pay?
So we're gonna accept Venmo too, which is kind of like the pay in advance thing.
But so that right now we haven't really touched on yet. But from what I can remember when I ordered economic stuff, you have a deadline. We do have sales deadlines that you do need to have them in by, just because when we do go and buy that product, when we pick it up, we do need to pay for it. And if we don't have the money, that's kind of
I guess what I'm thinking is it's like if I put an order in online, I have to pay first before they ship it to me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering are like the people going to have to like I put my order in and I'm like, hey, I want a hoodie. So are you guys going to collect right away and then have my money, or is somebody going to? Because if you don't do it that way, you'd have to spot it, right, or be running around collecting. Does that make sense?
And our head of finance is Sydney, who couldn't be here today. But her job, like she opened a bank account last week. So we'll kind of like put it one big order for the whole company eventually. And she'll like do the whole pay initially, like with one big check.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Brian's got what I'm saying here. Yeah, pay in advance kind of thing. Correct. All right, let's see. Other questions. You're going to have, this is a good question from Jerry. Are you guys going to have a website or anything for people to order? Like, how are we going to be able to see the product?
I think he said that we won't make a website. Our Instagram will kind of be like our website. So we'll post everything on there, and then like our Venmo will probably be in the bio or something that they could click on and order it from there.
The only things with websites is it's hard because opening websites can cost money. And if we're only going to have it open for a few weeks, 15 weeks, there's no real point for us to spend the money on a website when we can use free things like Instagram and, kind of go through there.
What if I don't have Instagram?
You can do it.
Will you have a Facebook advertising? What are your plans on marketing?
So we are working on a Facebook right now. I've been struggling with the Gmail. It thinks I'm a robot.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you why, but we're definitely working on getting a Facebook Live.
There you go. That's good. Because you got to remember, I know you guys are all on Snapchat and Instagram and all that, but the parents with the money, everybody's on Facebook right now.
Yeah, that's what our parents are for. We're gonna share
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like right now, we got like 20 to 30 people watching. I guarantee almost every one of them on Facebook is over the age of 30.
Yeah, you got to think too. The old folks have money. The kids on Instagram don't have any money, but the older folks have money.
Very true.
Yeah. We definitely did think about the whole website thing, but it just kind of wasn't worth it.
Jerry just said old people need a website and PayPal.
Right. Hey, Maddie, why don't you? Is it Maddie, the dude in the back with the necklace? What's your name again?
Me, Maya.
No, in the back.
Oh,
JD, what I need you to do, bud, I need you to get some shirts, and I need you to go to the center of Poland, right in front of the clock tower, and that little grassy area, and I need you to start like slinging shirts from there. Like hold up some shirts and say, hey, we're selling shirts, let's go. And dude, I bet you sell more shirts. I bet you sell more shirts that way than any Instagram.
Listen, and I won't preach outside the box, right? Do different stuff. Like the reason we do this podcast and we do all our groups, because it helps the community, yes, but we sure get a lot of business from it. Like you have to think outside.
Or why don't you go to like what's it called? House of Benny's, or like local companies, and say, hey, can we work out some kind of deal where, you know, we'll start selling shirts with your breakfast or something, and then you give us, like, I don't know, work out some kind of deal. You got to get creative with it, or sell shirts in House of Benny's or right outside at House of Benny's as people are coming and going for breakfast.
Yeah.
I know the owner.
Just the hard thing with that stuff is like everything, our stuff is made to order, so we can't really have any product in person.
What if you just go out with some of the flyers and the order forms?
Yeah,
definitely do that.
Hand them out to people. Like I said, I know. Isaac and I know some business owners around here.
We do.
We could get you. I'm trying to think where else would be good around town. Isaac, House of Bunnies is a good one.
Yeah, House of Benny's for sure. Who else would let you do it? Bake Me Treats. They'd let you do it. You know them.
Pizza Boy too. Maybe.
Pizza Boy. I go right in front of town hall too. Right in front of town hall. We know Mayor Tim. We can hook you up with that. They might, the lawyer might sue you guys or something, but you know. But yeah. Where did Luke disappeared on us, huh? There he goes.
Sorry, the kids. Seriously, this freaking parent teacher conference thing. Let's see here. So, all right, what else? I wish we could show some of the stuff. So, when's your stuff going to be ready?
We're hoping by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
using this long weekend to speak to vendors, you know, it is hard getting in because we can't really use just one vendor, because not a single vendor is going to have everything exactly what we want, you know.
Right. So when you guys are ready and you get on Facebook, our Everything Poland group is the group we run, right? It's called Everything Poland on Facebook. So you have free reign to post advertisements, do whatever you guys got to do to sell on that group. I mean, there's like 5,000 Poland residents on there.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's 6,000 Poland residents on there. So go freaking bonkers. And if you guys want, let's say in a month, and you guys want to come back and share your wares or whatever else, we can do that too. You know, we can show off some of the stuff you guys have to try and get word out. We'll help however we can to help you guys sell it. So, and that there's another group too. Right?
Jerry Dixie's offering to help too. If you guys need help from Jerry Dixie, he'll help you.
Thank you, Jerry.
Do you guys have? I missed it in the beginning. Is there another group you're competing against?
Yeah. So the other class, who shall not be named, we've been very competitive. You know, it started off, you know, we were like, oh, you know, just like a friendly competition, but over these past couple weeks, it has grown into a real competition. We want to win.
Yeah, we want to win back.
Who told you guys to call us and come on our show?
That was just an idea, honestly.
Oh, really? So you guys knew who we were? See, they knew who we were, Isaac. We're hitting the youth. I'm always worried about it.
My mom, I think my mom like
There we
works
go.
in the building, and
There we go. That makes more sense.
we were talking about publicity, and someone,
Who's your mom?
Vicky Candina, she works in Studio Sparkle.
Vicky.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, Vicky's her mom.
okay. Well, that makes sense.
Literally like across from our office, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Vicky.
That actually makes sense. Yeah. It looks
I
like-
was also a Camp Fitch counselor, because I think Luke, you went as a chaperone, right?
Yeah, you were in one of the other groups. I remember you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was fun. Are you doing it again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a blast.
It was great.
Were you in my cabin? No. You were in the other cabin.
No, I wasn't in your cabin.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Dude, you want to talk about a freaking nightmare? Freaking
Oh my gosh. You know what the worst part is? So the first night, me and my friend Drake, we were like, oh, let's just sleep in the same like cabin as the kids. Like, you know, they can't be that bad. I slept probably 15 minutes that night. Didn't sleep. It was up till 4 a.m. They were flashing their flashlights.
Yeah.
Oh, rough.
The first night, so we were told at Camp Fitch
Thank you,
that we're supposed to let the kids handle it as the adults, right? Let you guys, the camp counselors, handle it. right? So the first night I let them handle it, and it was just chaos, right? Like flashlights, people going off, right? Like screaming, yelling. So then the second night, the counselors are trying to get them to calm down. And I forget, was it who were the kids? It was what's their names? They're gone now. They both graduated, but
What color were you?
I was what was I? Blue?
Blue.
But we had it was a group. I mean, there was 30 of these guys in this cabin, like these kids, right? We're sleeping in it. I just let it go. So then the next night they're trying to get them to bed, and I'm sitting in our little common area, and the counselors came out. Isaac, I don't know if I told you this story. The counselors came out and they're like, "Luke," I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "You got to help us." I was like, "Are you sure?" And they're like, "Yes, you got to help us. We can't get them to go with." I said, "All right, boys." I was like, you're releasing. I was like, "You're officially releasing me from my chains," right? They're like, "Yep." I went in there and freaking destroyed those kids. And I was like, "We're going to bed at 11, or so help me, I will call every one of your moms and dads, and it'll be over." And I said, "And then when I'm done, I'm going to get on my freaking podcast and name every single one of you guys, and I'm going to freaking shut you guys down. I'll go to the principal." I unloaded on them.
That's amazing.
One kid at 11 o'clock made a noise, right? Like a giggle. And I knew who it was. And I said, "James, so help me God, if I hear your voice again, you're going to wake up floating on your mattress in the middle of Lake Erie." And all I hear is, "So sorry, Mr. Schuster." And that was it. That was the end. I never heard another sound.
Threatening the youths.
Oh, dude, I knew their parents.
It's the only way. Me and my friend Drake, we moved out of the kids' cabin into this common area where we slept the second night. And the one dad, I think his name was Paul.
Crawford, Mr. Crawford. Paul Crawford.
Yeah, Mr. Crawford. He stayed in there that night, and he was like, "You guys didn't get any sleep last night. Let me handle it tonight." I was like, "Okay, thank you." 11:15, you just hear muffled screaming just from the back. And he's like, "If I see another flashlight, I'm gonna kill one of you."
Exactly.
I love how you guys just abandoned your post as counselors. You're like, "Yeah, the kids will be fine. Just go ahead, kids. I'm gonna go sleep outside."
Yeah, literally.
It was like prison. Now, none of you other guys went to Camp Fish, right?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought you looked
How
familiar.
How was your experience counseling the girls?
It was better. I mean, I feel like I took initiative to tell them to be quiet and go to bed, but it was 6 a.m. and they were awake. So I was up at 5:30 to 6 because they were all excited to be up. So, I mean, we went to bed at a reasonable time, but waking up was rough.
Girls and guys would be so different. Eighth or seventh, sixth grade girls versus sixth grade boys is such a difference.
For sure.
I think it's also a point where I feel like the girls want to sleep. I feel like they want to get some sleep. The guys just don't care.
Yeah.
They want to stay up they don't want to sleep. They want to stay up till the next day.
We don't want to sleep. We want chaos.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's what we want.
Exactly. Well, all right, guys. Well, we'll let you guys go. Well, thanks for coming on. Now, listen, seriously, reach out to us when you guys are ready, and we'll have you back on, and we'll talk. We'll do a little modeling tour. We'll show off the stuff and help you guys out. And also make sure you guys post on Facebook. I'm telling you right now, that's how you're going to sell stuff.
For sure.
So, all right. Well, good. What's that?
Yeah, does this mean that we can get the seal of approval from the MLO Bros for Bulldog?
Yeah, you got it from us. And I'll tell you what.
Go ahead and brand that, and then tell the other class they're not allowed to use any kind of MLO Bro approval on any of their stuff.
See, we're actually
if they want it, they have to come to us.
See, we're gonna take that white T-shirt idea, but with your guys' signatures on it.
Yeah, totally. The MLO Bros collection. I'm telling you, markups nothing. You can have inventory on hand. I will. You guys go buy some shirts, and I'll sign a bunch of shirts.
So I don't know how much you're going to sell at the high school with their names on it. Might be better.
It's a $2 shirt. You can sell it, or $3, whatever it is. It's nothing.
For our signature. I mean, who the hell cares about our signature? We're doing a Facebook.
It's a white tee for $3. Some people buy it.
Tony Daniels says, "Good luck, guys."
Thank
you.
All right, everybody. So if you're watching at home, we'll be posting this, and make sure you guys send me the stuff because I'll post on our when we go live too.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. Well, good luck, guys. We'll talk to you guys later. Okay.
Talk to you later. See you in a month.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, the kids.
To be young, so full of life.
Listen, I'm not claiming to say I know how things work and how the world works. I'm still young too. But man, I'll tell you what, those guys have no idea what's going on. There's no idea how to run a company, no idea how to make money, absolutely no idea what HR is.
But that's the point. That's the point. This is how they work.
Co-CEO, like that's not how that works. There's no co-CEOs.
No. But this is why they're doing it, right?
Right.
To figure out. I mean, it's that's why I absolutely love it when they come on, because it's like, it's such like they're talking about, we're trying to make a decision and we're fighting. I was like, yes, you will do that forever. That is real life. Is that fair? I mean, you're going to fight about decisions being made in a company. People are going to make decisions that you're going to hate. Like, it's amazing. It is. I love. At some point, I want to get the economics teacher on to talk to us about it, because I love it.
What I'd love to do now, I'd love to like have the have the other econ class on and just have them at each other's throats, like stir the pot.
What if we had the different seat? Could you imagine what we could do? Like if we had both CEOs on,
right?
Maybe
we should hold like a debate or something.
Oh God! And could you imagine what we could do to those poor kids? We would get them fist fighting before the show's over.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we get in trouble for that, but it'd be fun.
That's fine. Yeah. Yes. Look, Tony likes it. Just like a debate. I think it's a great idea. Econ on Econ Battle Royale. I'm telling you, we got something there. Got something. So
yeah, maybe we should do that with like political science class or something rather than.
Oh, that'd be good too.
Like, rather than the business classes.
Dude, businesses fight all the time. We fight with businesses we fight with the other realtors all the time.
All the time. It's great.
Yeah, that's normal. Loan officers. Shoot, banks don't talk to us. We can't walk into certain banks because they don't like us.
Yeah. It's good fun too.
It is. So all right. Next week we're gonna do an MLO Bros Talk Back on Tuesday. Thursday, I'm working on a guest. Let's see. What else we got going on? God, a week from now, we get to go to. I'm so excited to get drunk in Cleveland.
In a week and a half.
Saturday, we're going MLO Bros Go Gambling in Cleveland. Get hammered.
Oh, dude, we should record it. We should record us at like a steakhouse.
We'll do. We'll next Saturday. So not this coming one. The following. We're going to Cleveland, getting hammered. It's our annual guys' weekend. We go with our brother-in-law and our uncle, and yeah, let's go live every now and then. We'll start.
What we should do is just take a video every time we have a new drink, and just be like, this is Luke. This is my second drink. This is Luke. This is my fifth drink. This is Luke. This is my seventh drink.
Let's do it. Let's every time we take a drink. The problem is we'll get drunk and we'll start forgetting, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, we have to remember.
Get drunk live with the MLO Bros in Cleveland.
We're like,
I don't know if we're at the craps table. We got to step away from the table though.
Right. This is Isaac. I think this is my 15th drink.
Where are you going? We're going to Cleveland.
Jack Casino. And our game's typically craps. Sometimes we'll dabble in like blackjack, but we like craps.
Pub crawl podcast. Beer dong. Oh God, beer bong. I could do it, but it's been a while. Shotgun a beer. We could shotgun beer. I'll shotgun beer right now.
Yeah.
I'll shotgun a beer. Except for the freaking warm stuff you had me try and do at the freaking Young Penguin City. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, that was gross. I want to teach these kids how to sell some shirts. Like they're so stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I don't know. I guess there's
Isaac. The problem is, so here's the thing. So you and I are, dude, I'm in for shots too. We'll do shots. There'll be shots done too. Would you agree with that? We do shots for one.
Oh yeah, I do vodka sodas. I don't even drink beer. vodka sodas and shots. But
the problem is, Isaac, they need those kids and like outside the box, right?
Right.
Like they're in an econ class. So that business, I bet that business person is down the line, right? And
Right.
those kids are seeing the normal stuff that everybody does in the normal, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's no outside the box. And
well, the other thing too is I remember being that age and being like very brand obsessed. So it seems like they're very brand obsessed. Like we want Nike so that the other kids will buy this because Nike is all that matters. But it's like, no, it's about making money. So if you get shirts that are super cheap, you can sell them for double the price and people will pay for them because they're cheap and you'll make money that way. They don't understand the concept of making $1. They're just looking at it like, oh, we want to pump out as many of these shirts as we can. Right. But they don't.
Well, look at Walmart. Why does Walmart stay in business?
Right.
They sell cheap stuff, right? Yeah. Like, look at their shirts. Walmart sells shirts in there for $9. Like, it's crazy. But they stay in business. How is that? Because they bulk sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, someday somebody's going to listen to us. Actually, someday we should compete. We should compete with the econ classes. We should talk to the teacher and be like, look, have those kids do it, and then we'll do it. And let's see who sells more product.
Yeah, well, we'll be at like a great disadvantage. They could put us at like a great disadvantage too.
Yeah,
it's hard for them without having some sort of startup money or funding for any sort of initial inventory. Hard to sell clothing and get good pricing when it's made to order. This isn't sheets. Yeah, so the question I asked them that I don't think they understood because they're kids is if you do those made to orders, you get a discount if you sell them in bulk. Right. So what I would do if I were them, which I tried to get to, but I don't think they understood, is I would sell like 3 different products in only 3 products.
Yeah.
That way your customers have to pick between 3 and it launches up the total quantity of those 3 shirts. And then you could sell them at the same price and save some money on the back end because you bought in bulk.
But it's like when you order shirts, 10 is so much, and then 20 is cheaper per shirt, right?
Correct. Yeah. But they don't understand that. They're like, oh, we want to sell 17 different shirts. Well, no, if you cut it back to 3, but I don't think they.
Same concept as a menu on a restaurant.
Yeah,
you have a smaller menu
overhead
with less things, and then that way it's easier to make, easier to produce, and you can have less inventory.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, exactly. Brian's got it. Brian's all over. Yeah. Brian has totally got it.
I don't think those kids understood that concept though.
Again, they're 17 years old, dude. They have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, less is more. They're 17 years old. These are like, it's like when you get older, you start, it's experience. You see the stuff. You know, they don't have any experience. Which is
it comes down to failing, and they're failing early, so maybe they'll learn from it.
I don't know. I love that. Again, I just like supporting this kid. I mean, the kid, it's so fun being 40-some years old now and watching these kids do this stuff. And it's just like, it's fun.
Or just get stinking Hanes white t-shirts.
Yeah.
Cut the freaking sleeves off and have Luke sign a shirt. Have Luke sign the shirts. Cut the sleeves off and call it the Luke ML Obro collection.
I'm in.
Shirt.
You
just sign all the shirts.
We could do a commercial.
Sell them for $3 a pop.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't need to order anything. You just go to friggin' Walmart.
Yeah. We could literally do a commercial like Isaac, like this.
Right. You could go buy one white t-shirt. Go buy one white t-shirt and draw on it, and then do it made to order that way, and then you can go buy all the correct sizing and stuff, and you're good.
They teach kids a different type of math now, unlike the math that we were taught when we went to school, so they probably don't understand it. All right. I have a comment on the new math. Okay. Hear me out. Have you seen it at all, Isaac?
It's like grouping, isn't it?
After doing it with Lucas, right? And starting to do it with Cameron, it is the new math is easier to do in your head than our way of like carrying ones and like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Well,
like,
well, what
it's
they're
like it's making the numbers. There's two different ways to do it. It's making the numbers easier by adding and subtracting up or down, like
Okay.
adding to the top. I have to show you on a piece of paper, right? Or like, let's say it's 101 plus 99.
Okay.
So 101 at the top, 99 at the bottom. So
Okay.
you would take the 1 out of the 101,
Add to the 99 to make 100.
and it's 100 plus 100.
I do that in my head without even thinking about it. Like if I don't have,
Right.
if
right.
I
But
don't
that's
have, if I can't write it down, I do that in my head because it's easier.
yeah, but that's the new math. Instead of writing it out and going, right? So that's one of the ways. And then the other way they do the new math is you like write it long ways instead of top to bottom, write it long ways, right? So let's say it's like 250 plus 350, right? So you take, that's a terrible example, but 250 plus 350. So you have 250, 350, right? You would take the 50 out, put it below. You take the 50 out, put it below, right? So then you have 200, 300, 50, 50. So you go 500, 100, and you add it together on the other side. Like it's like breaking it down. Versus stacking it up, carrying where you get all confused. I'm telling
none of this shit matters though, because you're gonna have freaking a phone on you all the time. So
exactly.
None of it matters. Gone are the days. That math teacher that told you you'll never have a calculator in your pocket was wrong as shit. She did not know what she was talking about, and that's why that is something, isn't it? Old
dude,
lady.
That is the truth. I had a teacher say you won't have a calculator because my generation was the one that started getting calculators. There was like T81s, like the programmable calculators, T82s, and they were literally like, you won't always have it on you. You won't have access to
bullshit, old lady. I got it on me all the time. Dude, I sometimes put 5 plus 5 into my calculator because I'm that nervous.
I do too.
So like 90 plus 90. I don't know. It might be 180, but I better be careful here.
You know what gets me sometimes because I'm so lazy? It's like the 8 times 7, 8 times 9. Like I don't remember anymore.
Oh yeah. Is it 53? Is it 63? Is it 54?
Wait, what is it?
I'm good with 9 times 8 is 72. But underneath those, the like up until increments of 5 are easy, but if you get like 9, 7 or 7, 6, 8, 7, 6, those areas, I get it gets real hairy. It's
so true too. I swear. Well, can you go above 11? Can you go like 12?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. That was not part of the fast math sheets for you to multiply by 11. No, screw that. I'm opening into a calculator.
Brian McCady says TI-81 was being utilized when I started college. God, and I was like in high school when it started.
When I was in high school, it was TI-86.
Yeah, I was the 81, 82. But you could program in. Remember, you could program in the formulas for like geometry and stuff, and it was sweet because I was like, "Holy crap!" Which again, now you don't even have to do that. You just freaking
and then they would try and say, "Oh, you're not allowed to program in your formulas. You have to memorize them." And it's like, but that's what a calculator is for.
Yeah, I remember that conversation. That was terrible.
Yeah, it never made any sense.
All right. Well, we'll be back. We'll be back next week, and it'll be good. It'll be good. So I can't wait. Now I'm excited for. We'll call it. What are we going to call it? We're going to call it something. Drinking and gambling with the MLO Bros on Saturday. Will we?
I'm going to start selling shirts. Start my own thing.
I'm sure we have lots of free time with us being realtors and loan. Like all I did today is work.
Just compete with the econ class, and then like just kick the crap out of them, and then give them all the money. Be like, hey, So it's
I
all
don't know if
about
I can
kids.
do. I don't realistically know at this point if I could do another one more thing. Like, I really don't think I can. Like,
We do have a lot going on.
we're doing home loans. We're doing real estate. Like today,
Yeah.
I put in 6 things for real estate all day. I had a showing. My kids were home all day.
Yeah.
I have 6 games of basketball on Saturday. I don't think I can possibly do anything else.
I closed on a big house in Springfield today. I started a big house. I have a listing that I just started today out in Salem. I mean, we got all kinds of crap going on.
I honestly God, I can't do anything else.
I'm negotiating for buyers in Columbiana. I love the negotiation aspect of real estate.
Isn't it fun?
Telling the other agent, no, no,
I know. I got into that with the 6 houses we sold or that are under contract.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so
back
much.
and forth. I mean, we went back and forth 6 times.
Yeah,
6 times. Well, we didn't go back and forth, but the buyers and sellers did, which is fine. So,
yeah.
all right. Okay. Well, we'll be back on Tuesday, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Remember, if you need real estate stuff or mortgage stuff or podcast stuff, what else do we do? Shirts? I was going to start selling shirts. Let us know.
I'm gonna start selling shirts. They're gonna be white shirts. They're gonna have local celebrities are gonna sign them. And $2, $3 a shirt, $4 a shirt.
Awesome.
I will destroy Poland's econ class and make them kneel before me, and then I will donate all the money back to them. It's not about the money, it's about sending a message.
Exactly. All right. See you guys all later. Bye.